Hello everyone, how's it going? Are you a light sleeper? Well, if sounds, smells, light, and movement wake you easily, you probably are a light sleeper. Why do some people struggle with this? And what can they do to get a better night's sleep? If that sounds interesting to you, then keep watching. Ever since I can remember, I've been a light sleeper, which can make it very challenging when you live with other people. However, even if you don't live with other people, there are so many different neighborhood noises that can be disruptive, like a noisy car going by, someone's loud music, barking dogs, super annoying. Toward the end of the video, I'm actually going to let you know what has helped me the most to get a better night's sleep. So being a light sleeper makes it difficult, very challenging to get a refreshing night's sleep. But being a light sleeper is different than being in a stage of light sleep. Now, during a typical night's sleep, we all cycle through 4 stages of sleep every 90 minutes or so. So at stage 1, that's a very light stage. We're only in that for a few minutes. And that's when everything slows down, the brain waves, heartbeat, breathing, and eye movements. And at this stage, it's the easiest to wake someone. Now at stage 2, it lasts a little bit longer. The brain waves and heartbeat keep slowing down. The eye movements actually stop completely. The core temperature cools. Our muscles relax even further. Now in stage 3, this is deep sleep, and that's when everything slows to its lowest levels. And this is when our body can actually repair itself. At this stage, it's very hard to wake someone up. Now at stage 4, that's when we're in REM sleep or rapid eye movement. The brain waves actually look similar to when we're awake. Our eyes are moving quickly, the breathing and the heart rate quicken, blood pressure rises. This is when we dream. But with all this activity going on, our muscles stay paralyzed. Now, if the brain can cycle through these 4 stages uninterrupted for 7 hours, at least 7 hours, you progressively spend more time in REM sleep, which is so important for it's very critical for physical repair, emotional processing, and memory consolidation. Now, light sleepers can easily miss out on this restorative sleep, which can actually put them at an increased risk of certain health conditions. Now, researchers haven't found a definitive cause. They do believe that it's linked to genetics, an underlying sleep disorder, possibly someone's bedroom environment or lifestyle choices. But researchers have been studying sleep spindles. Now, sleep spindles are a spontaneous brain rhythm that helps a person with memory consolidation, and it helps make the brain more resilient to sleep disruptions. So one study showed that people who produce more sleep spindles, they actually sleep easier through noise. And they've learned that we produce fewer of these sleep spindles as we get older, which kind of helps to explain why many people say they don't sleep as well as they did when they were younger. Now, before we get into some helpful tips, I'd like to remind you to like and subscribe, please, if you'd like to be notified of the next video. So something that can help, experts actually recommend some of the standard suggestions to people who have insomnia, trying to keep on a sleep schedule. So we go to sleep about the same time every night, get up about the same time every morning. Even when we have days off, we would want to limit our naps, make sure they don't go any more than 30 minutes. Try to get into a calming bedtime routine. So every night you do the same things in the same order, and this helps the brain to recognize that this is a time for rest and sleep. We would want to definitely be careful to avoid electronics or blue light 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Certainly having a healthy diet can help, and getting enough exercise in the day, but it is important to get that exercise early in the day so that it doesn't disrupt our sleep. Certainly limiting caffeine and alcohol is beneficial so that we don't ruin our quality sleep. If you have trouble with heartburn or acid reflux, you might want to be careful about spicy or greasy foods too close to bedtime. But even sweet foods, sometimes if we eat something with a lot of sugar, we could wind up getting a sugar rush, which could interrupt our sleep. Getting sunlight early in the day is always very important. It really helps with our circadian rhythm and keeping the room dark and cool. Many people find that very helpful. So some people will use blackout curtains or even an eye mask if they're very sensitive to light. Now, the thing that has helped me the most is white noise. So for years I've used a box fan. It really helps to block out noises so that my sleep isn't disrupted as much. But some people like to wear earbuds that are noise canceling. They make some now that are more comfortable to sleep in. But they also sell white noise machines, which have some interesting options. Most of them have multiple sound options. Some have not only white noise, but brown noise, pink noise. Most of them allow you to adjust the volume. Some have a timer, a remote. There's some that are electrical, but there are also portable battery-powered ones, which would be helpful if you were going on vacation, maybe going on a cruise or going camping. Something like that would be more convenient than bringing a large box fan. So something that disrupts many people is having a lot of stress. So people are trying to reduce their stress by learning relaxation techniques like aromatherapy, deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation. Let me know in the comments below what techniques have worked for you. Now, some people will try all these tips and still struggle to reduce their stress. And if that's the case, you may need to seek advice from a mental health professional because getting good quality sleep is so vital for our health. Now, being a light sleeper is not the same as insomnia, but there are some insomnia medications that can help for people who are really struggling. You could talk to your doctor about these, but be sure to ask him about the side effects. He may even recommend that you go to a sleep specialist just to make sure you don't have an underlying sleep condition. Sleep is so important. Not only does it make us irritable when we don't get good quality sleep, but it has been linked to long-term health problems like type 2 diabetes, hypertension, cardiovascular disease, obesity, and certain cancers. Now, REM sleep is super important for both cognitive and physical function, so we want to make sure that we get a good night's sleep as often as possible. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the information today, and I hope to see you in the next video, where we'll discuss another way we can improve our health.